Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of Joe Talk. How are y'all doing? It's been a while since I've been here. I miss y'all. I want to say hi very quickly to everybody. I haven't seen you guys in so long. First and foremost, obviously, my family here and abroad. I have family in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Florida. I love all you guys, especially my wonderful little nephew, Ripley, London, who I hope I get to see when this nastiness is over. But we'll get to that shortly. Hello to my mother-in-law down in Florida. Ma, I love you. And Steph, Justin, I miss you guys. Stevie, I miss all of you. Aunt Rhett and Uncle George, God bless both of you. We had a little scare in the family there, but everything is okay now. Thank God. We love you very much. I'll be getting to something my mother-in-law sent up to me very shortly, which I love. I adore it. We got so much going on. It's not even funny. Hello. I wanted to say again hello to my sister Kathy and brother-in-law Jimmy here in Jersey. Jimmy is an absolute monster. He had a serious cardiac event, as most of you in the group know, in my journey page know, that he actually passed away 4 or 5, maybe 6 times, and he's here with us today, and he is absolutely no different than he was, and it's an absolute miracle. Not here today with me here, but he's still here with us. My nephew out in Colorado and his illustrious fiance shall be getting married in a year, which is just ridiculously amazing. Just so much going on, it's not even funny. But hello from Casa del Amor, COVID lockdown, New Jersey, and we are here. My wife and I are still going. We haven't locked each other one of each other away in the closet yet. We're still going. We're still making the best of this. I can't tell you in a few words what this ride was like. I can tell you in thousands of words what this ride was like, because there's too much to explain. It was just insane. The stuff that's been going on, folks, is not pretty all the way around. It's just, I'm 53 years old. I'll tell you my age, and I have never seen anything quite like any of the stuff that I've seen this year so far. I just want to let you all know, everybody, the whole fucking world, I want to let you all know I love you, and maybe we could work this out. I'm praying for peace every day. Anyway, with that said, we'll move forward. I'm not a political site, I'm more of a cancer site, and one of the topics I'd like to hit tonight is trying to live through chemo without steroids. I want to get other people's opinions on this too. I was having a hard time a few months ago with that, and it's not easy to pick your body back up without. There's a lot of pros and cons to it. I realize that when I'm on them, I'm able to do all kinds of wonderful things. When I'm off of them, it's hard for me to get out of bed, honestly, most of the time. So, although, the best analogy I can make would be, although a car can run, right? You have a car, old beat up car, not so beat up and not so bad looking, huh? It's all right. You have a car that's a little older, and, the engine, you give it the gas treatment, the old STP gas treatment in the gas line. All of a sudden, the motor is just, it's on fire. This thing is kicking butt. It's destroying stuff. It's great, but the body is falling apart behind it. And you don't see it until the STP is gone. So I want to know, I want you guys to chime in too. A lot of you are from different cancer groups, and I want you to chime in and give me your opinion on what you think about steroids and your body versus no steroids and what the lasting effects are. They say that the chemotherapy lasts about 6 months to a year in your body. I'm personally not through that marker yet, so we'll see on my end. But I really want to hear if other people are experiencing this and other people are feeling that. That was one of the topics tonight. Another topic, obviously, would be COVID. I know most of us are, scared to death and doing what we have to do to get through. When I say us, I refer to people, not just to everybody, but especially to people that are challenged with immune deficiencies. Obviously, to care workers as well. I mean, I know they're on the front lines with you. I have a nasty glare off my glasses here, so I'm just going to lift those up. Hi, how we doing? I just want to let you all know that, I realize it's difficult, and as far as I can see, I'm hoping to God we're almost at an end here. It looks like we are. If so many people can run around out in the streets and we don't have this huge explosion, maybe we are through it. I don't know. Just my take on it, my outlook. But before I get into anything else tonight, I do want to get into showing you what my illustrious and very beautiful and wonderful mother-in-law bought me. Let me see if I can get this close enough to the microphone. It's white now because it's a white cup. It says, "Dear son-in-law." Let me see if I can read it in the dark. It's kind of dark in here tonight. "Dear son-in-law, thanks for being my son-in-law. If I had a different son-in-law, I would punch him in the face and go find you. Love, your mother-in-law." Ma, I love you. She's the best. I am truly gifted to have the family and friends that I do. Okay, so I don't know if I did a show about this yet, but I did want to tell you all very quickly that I'm NED. Woo! NED, baby. NED means that I am cancer-free for the moment. I got the word a few weeks ago, and I let you all know, and I'm letting you know again here because I'm still that excited about it. There's some crazy stuff going on with that. I'm wondering why things are happening in my body. Like, I will show you one thing real quick. I take my headphones off. See this? That's where I had the radiation for the tumor. Okay, so hair doesn't grow here, but it does grow here. Okay, it's growing all here. I got this COVID beard going again, right? This wonderful COVID beard. This will be gone shortly. It will not stay. My arms are coming back a little at a time. We're getting there. We're not there yet. It's not soup. We will be there. I have a few things to go through on my own, and then maybe at that point we'll be through some stuff, and I'll be mentioning all that in weeks to come. Right now, it's just something I need to do and something that I'm doing, and I'll let you all in on those secrets soon enough. The second thing I want to do tonight is put my headphones back on. The third thing I want to do tonight is I wanted to take the time to talk about a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. His name is, he doesn't like his name up in lights, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's Ed Souter, who has, for me, has been above and beyond a friend and a brother to me. I can't tell you how absolutely touched I am to see the things and to receive the things that I have, and I mean, I could do nothing short of, send a parade, and I still don't think that would be enough, brother. I'll tell you openly and publicly, I love you. I love you, man, for everything that you are. Not everything that you do, but for who you are and what you do comes secondary. You are an absolute friend and brother to me. And in some way, in some fashion, in some time, I'll be able to replace that and give back. Um, Hopefully you make it up for a gig one day, or I come down and see you for that Jeep ride. But his very good friend, okay, here we go, Ed Watson, is a caricature artist, and I know you've all seen small pieces that's online what was done, but I'm going to show you here because this came in just a day ago. And there you go. I don't know if you can see that. That is going up on the wall. Ed Watson, I have not heard from you. I don't know if he's on Facebook or not. I'm gonna definitely look for this guy and see if I can seek him out. I didn't want to be obtrusive and hit him up already, but I wanted to let you know that what you've done is beyond heartfelt. I don't have the words for it. But what you have me doing in this picture is something that I've done my whole life, and I am not done. Not done. Not done. I'll tell you when I'm done, and it ain't now. So we'll move forward from there. Let me fix my headphones on my lopsided head, because my head, there we go, my head is oblong and weird. Anyway, I did want to say thank you to all of you that have been with me and riding through and on this roller coaster. It's just been crazy. I don't know where we're going. Nobody said cured here. And I'm not going to take away from the victories that I have, but I'm going to be realistic. And most of the people already know in the groups that I travel in, most of the people are already aware of the things that we have to do to get through. Excuse me? Decaf Dunkin' Donuts pot. I love this. I want you all to realize that this can go anywhere. The enemy that I deal with would probably kick COVID's ass. It would go Bruce Lee on it and just fucking destroy it. So this is a stealth move, or this is something that's very sneaky. Not the best enemy to have in terms of fighting. But if you are diligent in your approaches and diligent in your practices and fighting, and listening to your doctors and your body and telling yourself, even doing things you don't want to do, you got to force yourself. Sometimes you really do. You got to push. You got to push very hard to get here. Not a place that you're going to get to without trying, or having fortitude, stamina, want, drive, desire to do this. You have to have all these things. And I'm not saying if you don't, you're not going to make it. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is, in my personal experience, I had these things, and I did something that I and the doctors never thought would be possible. I have to reassert my entire life now, primarily because we thought it was over. We thought my life was over. That is absolutely mind-boggling when you think about it. And to be standing here or sitting here with a weird haircut and steroid face, I can't tell you what it means to me to be here. Even through all the nonsense that's going on, I still love the world and I still love people. I'm not going to let that go. I'm not going to let that go. Uh, I would like to say that you're all just as resilient as I am for being here. Um, with that said, let's get into business here. So, Ed Souter, who I just mentioned, and I will probably be doing a little bit of a show of our own, perhaps, coming up. We'll see. Very soon. I need to talk to somebody about a platform. If anybody would like to help me with a newer platform, if anybody has any ideas about a platform for not a a Republican or Democratic platform, a platform for YouTube. Okay, guys, no politics, just for YouTube. So let's check that out and see what's going on. Maybe somebody can help me out with that. And perhaps, maybe, just maybe, if I could talk just the right way, maybe do the right things, Stevie and I would get back for an episode of Metal Horror Cast. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I would love to. With that said, this episode probably will be a bit shorter than most, as I am just coming back. So I'm getting reasserted too. It's been a long road. I have a lot to do, especially don't get used to the beard. This will be gone probably by tomorrow afternoon, you know. I'm working on fitting into my summer clothes. Not easy, you know, but we're going to figure out how. And from there, we're going to get it done. You know, we're going to do everything that I said I was going to do, musically and everything else. Now, I will give you this much, and I'm going to give you guys work. I want to see, really. I really want to know. Well, you know, and not just, you know, by saying, oh, okay, you know, I hear you guys. I'm looking for something. Give me a second. I will find it here, this disaster. Aha. 1 second. Excuse me. I coughed. I sneezed into a tissue, into my arm, in my home, and the tissue I'm not going to show you because that's gross. All right, anyway, what I want to show you are two things. Now, here at Joe Talk, I am going to run a contest, okay? I want to know how well you people know me. I want to know exactly how well you people know me. Some of the older cats here might remember me, but I want to see who gets this. I do. So what I'm going to do is this. No cheating. In my hand, I have two unwrapped, perfectly preserved, brand new actually, not preserved, CDs. The DTA package. Now, with these two CDs, you get a glossy 8x10 that was from the band back in, oh God, 2002, 99, maybe. Oh, if you want, I'll sign the thing, you know, if it means that much to you. But I have two CDs here. This is no Rest in Peace right here. Okay, this was the first one. And I'm going to give you a little history on both of these. This is the second one. This is DTA Invidious, and here are the back covers of these puppies right here. Okay? Some of you have these already, so I don't want you blasting it out. I know a lot of you recognize me, or recognize these, not me, but recognize these. I don't want you posting it for the others, okay? This won't be blocked to anyone. You can all do it. But I'm praying it will be somebody that doesn't already have these. You know, that would be cool, guys. So have care when you're blasting an answer if you already have them. I understand, believe me. I am more than gratified, but I want to give other people a shot at things. I also have some stuff coming down the line, but this isn't all about music. But it is Joe Talk, so it is a big part of me, and I'll share it with you guys. This is very important to us in DTA because our lead singer, Danny Noble, was on both of these. Danny Noble passed away last year toward the end, and we were just resurrecting the band at that point. We were actually waiting for him at rehearsal when we basically got the news. So for all of you that have been waiting for DTA to come back, we are. We're not done. We're not finished. The three of us have a lot of fire in us left, and we're ready to come back and see y'all. We're looking for a place to do that, and I think I know exactly where I want to do it. And I know exactly who I want to do it with. There's a bunch of bands out there that probably know who they are. So we'll see what happens there. But this contest, you all see the name on that. It's DTA, right? That's DTA, one band. Both of these are from the same band, from one band. I've been in many bands. Many bands. I want you to tell me two other bands that I've played in. Doesn't matter when. My whole life. Could be my whole life. Two other bands besides DTA, and I will send you both of these CDs and a signed glossy 8x10 from the band. Well, my signature will be on it, at least. Let me see about the other two. I mean, Danny, unfortunately, has passed. But I could get JD and Chris in there, possibly Dave, okay? But these will definitely go in the package, and glossy 8x10. So I want to see how much you guys really know about me. I know a lot about you. I'm watching. I'm listening. So, again, these two CDs are from DTA. I want to know two other bands that I played in, okay? And you have, I'll give you a week. I'll give you a week, all right? So by next episode, next week, which is probably next Thursday or Friday, I'll hopefully have a winner. What we'll do is I'll have you inbox me on MySpace Messenger. Oh, MySpace, oh my God. I'm not that old. Maybe a little. My brain felt good this morning. So I'll have you inbox me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, with your info. With your answers. Give me your answers that way, okay? Or if you want, you can post them. You can post them on my page on Facebook. Just two band names if you want. That's fine. It doesn't have to be a big speech. You can put whatever you want, as long as those two band names are there. If it's just the two band names, you're a winner. Okay? If you post 3 volumes of a book and those two band names, you're a winner. Okay? So for these two CDs, and believe me, if you're not in the middle, you might not want to partake. For posterity, you might want to do this. If you're not in the middle, if you are in the middle, this is something you really don't want to pass up too hard on. These are two CDs that I was very proud of, especially this one. But there's a lot of other bands. I want 2 names, 2 bands. I want you to post it on my wall. You don't have to explain shit. I don't know what it is. The hell with other people. They might not know. They don't need to know, okay? 2 names. And by next Friday, you're a winner, okay? 2 names, guys. So with that said, I do have a couple other things coming up later on in September. October. There's something coming up with Headcase. We have a show, and I can promise you, I'm not going to give the details of anything right now. I'm just going to say this much: when we come back, we're not playing. We're not going to sugarcoat it. It's coming ungreased, baby. This is coming hard and fast. Okay, so we want to let everybody know and remind everybody that not only did we love our heritage and where we come from, which was the old school metal, we were part of it, okay? Most of the guys in Headcase, if not all of us were. We were in 2 or 3 different bands back then. All of us were in metal bands, and all of us were in a push, in other bands to get it heard, get it out there, and enjoy what the fuck we did. We loved it. And that never changed, okay? That fire is still there. So I can tell you right now, without a shadow of a doubt, that we are coming back in September, and we are not playing. So when I give you the details to come to the show, okay? Because this one's going to be one for the books. There's a bunch of amazing bands on the bill with us as well. I'll get all that down. Mickey and I are going to be talking about promotions and all that shortly. But Mickey is running the gig there pretty much. He did the bookings for this one. He's putting the soiree together. So I'm a liaison and do a little promo. And I'm telling you guys right now, Mr. Maganelli and I are not going to shy on anything. We're coming out to hurt this people. Not physically, okay? Not physically, okay? This has nothing to do with protests or any shit like that. This is a gig. We're not going to hurt you physically. We're going to kick your fucking ass that night with music, all right? So this is a show you're not going to want to miss. There's a bunch of bands on this bill, and I'm not going to tell you where just yet, but I will. All right, so let's recap real fast. I want you to look out for a new show, perhaps, a new webzine starring Ed and I. That should be coming shortly. I want you to look out, possibly, I'm crossing my fingers for an episode with Stevie and I. I would love to do that. And Ripley, perhaps. Ripley could star in the show as well, because he's amazingly awesome. I want you to get vocal and tell me all about cancer with steroids, the use and the no use of it. I want you all to remember that I love you very fucking much. I want you all to give me the names of 2 different bands on my webpage. Let's see who gets it. Not this band. This is DTA. Not using this band. I want you to tell me 2 other bands I was in. Okay, so next week we'll find that out. I want you to remember the contest I'm talking about here, which is right here. Oh, I'm throwing them around now. I'll get you a new one if this one gets screwed up. I want you to watch out for even more music stuff that's coming. And I'll be detailing that shortly. Right now, I want you to remember this. Life is incredibly short. And I don't want anybody else to feel pushed or like contrived that I'm trying to push this on you, but I am very spiritual. I don't know, religious, but spiritual, very spiritual person, and I believe that I believe in God as a higher power, okay? And I could tell you right now, I believe God and Saint Teresa grabbed me by my arms and pulled me up and got me through this, guys. And, you know, for any of you that are sitting there right now, desolate, despaired, thinking that this is it, losing hope, feeling like this is the end, there's no way out, I can tell you that I was there. I was there. I was in your shoes. And I'm not the first person. I'm not original. I don't claim to be original. I want to tell you that there is hope. And you have to have hope. And it'll happen. If you let the miracle happen, it will. If you choose to fight, fight. Fight as hard as you can. Dig down deeper in yourself, further than you ever have before, and you will find a treasure trove of strength. Believe me, it's there. It's waiting for you. We all have it. It's what we use of it that defines us as who we are. So the deeper you dig, the more you get. And, you know, I'm talking in terms of hope. Dig down for that hope and find it and latch onto it. And I'm telling you, you will fight hard and you will have hope. And hopefully, with God's help, you'll win. Even if you don't, you're fighting like I did. I didn't know. I had no idea. I thought this was it at the end. And then I got a brain tumor on top of it. I'm telling you, there's hope. So keep that hope. Have that hope. Do not let go of that hope. And I'll be with you the whole way. Again, my name is Joe Moore. This has been Joe Talk. I'd like to say thank you. I love you all for welcoming me back. Again, the contest is up and running. Get to work, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of work to do. I will see you all next Thursday, Friday. Love you all. Peace.